Hi, friends. Thank you for joining me for our weekly Pastors Update. On Monday night, we hosted a second community meeting here at Spiritus in the Nielsen Room at the invitation of Sister Grace Miller to talk about how to address our homelessness crisis in the city before the brutal winter arrives and people are left outdoors. So we are in line with cities across America who are struggling with this issue of homelessness. And Sister Grace set the tone for our meeting this week by saying that her deepest desire is that all homeless find a place. And she was quoted as saying, "We want to get them off the streets and get them comfortable," which I just love that. In the circle with us were the homeless, representatives from the Homeless Union, the Homeless Housing Network, the board of our prison outreach, St. Joseph's House of Hospitality, First Universalist, and Spiritus Christi parishioners. Actually, the most successful effort in addressing homelessness is found in Vienna, Austria, where they have actually eliminated homelessness by creating luxury apartments for all, investing in housing and investing in the homeless. So I was really deeply touched at the meeting by a homeless man named Isaiah. And Isaiah said, "Our success depends on how well we treat each other. We need to put people above ourselves and care about people until they get up." He spoke so passionately about the dignified care that he was receiving at the House of Mercy and how it was a blessing to him. There was a consensus to call on Adam Bello to use the $114 million, or parts of those ARPA funds, the American Rescue Act funds, to address this crisis by supporting hotels, shelters, and community housing options. The group is also calling for an end to sanctions on the homeless and any barriers that are in place that keeps them homeless. Finally, the group is calling for a new housing czar position to be created, whose only job is to focus on housing the homeless so that we can get to the right formula, the right program, and the right resources to the homeless. So these are real practical ways to reorganize our structure to accommodate the poor. So if you'd like to help, we invite you to call Adam Bello's office and advocate for these things, that you'd like to see something done to help house the homeless. Every October, we celebrate our mental health center, with this year being its 21st anniversary. Mental Health Center has been providing services and breaking down barriers to care for the uninsured and the underinsured in our community. So we invite you to join us for our Mental Health Center Riverwalk fundraiser, which will be happening on October 24th. It's easy. All you have to do is invite your family and friends to sponsor you and then come and walk with us. And you can register, you can print sponsor forms, and you can get more information on our website. And we just thank you in advance for keeping this beautiful ministry going and for your amazing support. We invite you to join Reverend Seeley and Mike Boucher for our last session of our Living on the Edges of Empire Bible Study and Reflection that will happen on Tuesday, October 26th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Zoom. So it's very accessible. Registration forms can be found on the website under the ministries link, and you go down to adult enrichment, and then the links to the sections are also on the website under latest, and then go to Zoom links. And so that's how you'll be able to get in. So please join us for that. A reminder that Chiapas coffee will be available the weekend of October 30th and 31st. It's a great way to continue to support our work in Chiapas, Mexico, and have some great tasting equal exchange coffee. If you signed up to be posted along the walking path of RCSD children, there was a bit of a delay on their end in getting back to volunteers, but you should be hearing from someone this coming week. So we thank you in advance for your generosity and your time that you're giving to help children in our community. There's still time to sign up for our Adoptive Families program to provide Thanksgiving cards and gifts for children for Christmas. If you'd like to be a donor, you can register on our Spiritus Christi website and learn more about that. This week, we send our heartfelt condolences to Betty and Don Potter on the death of Betty Potter's sister. Betty, we're thinking about you. We're holding you in our heart. And we're praying for you during this difficult time. All right, friends, may you continue to enjoy these beautiful mornings, the cool breeze, and may you be showered with God's presence and love this week. Take care. I'll see you next week on our weekly Pastor's Update.